Hey everybody, welcome back to Triple R Reefer. Check it out. Finally got some fish. I really can't even explain how happy I am right now. So if y'all have watched some of my other crazy long videos, you'll know that I have not had fish in here for a while because I had velvet, and actually I had went fallow because of ick before that. So I got this reef in, I believe, February, and I think I had fish in it for all of 3 weeks, maybe 4 at the most, from February till yesterday. February till yesterday. So here they are. I'm actually still missing a few, so I'll do another video once I get the rest of the troops in. That should be in the next few days, and I have a few others that will probably take a little longer to source. But let's go over them. So let's start with tangs first. The first guy I want to show off is the captive bred yellow tang from Biota. I've called him, I'm going to name him Ghost. He's pretty white, translucent. Obviously he'll get his yellow colors eventually, but anyway, he's super cool. He actually went in a day before the rest of the guys, along with a captive bred marine beta, which I won't be able to show you because he's hiding and they just don't come out very much. So anyway, I'll mention him real quick. So that's Ghost. Super cool, very active, already eating like crazy. So if you're going to get a captive bred fish, yellow tang is definitely a good one to go with because they come in absolutely tiny. I've had him for about a month at another buddy's house. He's been just conditioning them while I wait for the fallow period to be over with. So that's him doing his thing. A lot of flow in this tank, so he's getting whipped around, but he's already eating algae off everything. Love that fish. 150 bucks from Biota, by the way. So, okay, moving on. Purple tang. I got him from Marine Collectors. As you can see, he's got a little bit of, what is it, HLLE. So actually, he let me know that that was going to be the case, and I told him, don't worry, I want him. And he gave him to me, and actually ended up giving me a gift card for taking a fish that wasn't perfect. Elliot is awesome. If you're thinking about buying a high-end fish, that is the man to go to. So he really specializes in high-end. Of course, he has all kinds of fish, but if you want to spend the bucks and get a awesome, high quality, I mean, pretty much the best you're going to get, I'll pretty much rank them at the top of all of them. Elliot does a jam-up job. I say that, but also the other guys I'm going to mention do just jam-up jobs as well. I hate to say that he's the best, but to me, based on what I know, I think that Elliot does the best sourcing all around, I guess. Let's put him there. Okay, so that's the purple tang. The powder blue I got from TSM. He came in a little bit skinny, but I feel like they always do. I haven't seen him really eat. He's eating algae, but not anything frozen. TSM, if you haven't heard of them, is another awesome place to shop at. I love them. They've got a pretty big selection, and their process is, as far as quarantining goes, is it's standardized, and they do not deviate. Even doesn't matter what fish it is, they all go through the same process. So they're going to come out clean the other side. Let's see here, blue tang. God dang it, I'm struggling on where I got. I think I got him from TSM as well. So that's the blue tang. They love to hide in rocks because they're spazzos. So gem tang. There's my gem. I had to have one. I got him from Ocean Devotion, LA. So if y'all don't know about them, the guy that runs it's name's Adam. Awesome dude. I keep saying awesome. The guy is jam up. I'll tell you why. He sourced a lot of these fish for me, actually. His quarantine process, excellent. And his pricing is also very, very reasonable. I'm not saying he's cheap by any means. You're not getting cheap fish because you're paying for quarantine fish. But as far as the industry goes, you kind of get what you pay for when it comes to quarantine fish. So I put him up there as far as your cost effectiveness, I guess. TSM's really good too, but I really liked his because it was what you see is what you get, I think, for the most part. And he was very awesome to deal with. He was just a personable person and all around just, a nice guy. So I got the gem tank from him. He was not really cheap, but he wasn't very expensive. Not going to say the price because I feel like I got a good deal on him. But if you're interested, contact Adam at Ocean Devotion LA or go check his website out. Let's see. I think that's all the tangs in here, I believe. I've got one more coming. It's one I've had that actually made it through velvet. It's a yellow tang, which I'll do another video once I get every fish in here, and so y'all can actually see them all. He's bigger, so he'll be able to go in a week later. No big deal. They'll probably bicker, whatever. Tangs are weirdos. So that's all the tangs, I think, hopefully. Clowns, got these guys. This is supposed to be a black storm. And this guy back here, sorry about the glare. They were together. I'm a little worried about them because they hang out by the MP40s and I do not have guards on them. I might eventually get some 3D printed ones. I really probably should. So anyway, those guys, they look good. I love this one a lot more than the one back there, but these aren't what you see is what you get. And he almost looks brown to me. Maybe they'll roll into the colors they're supposed to. Okay, let's see here. That's the clowns. Since he's out here, how about a blue star wrasse? That's from TSM. Came in, went in the sand, and came out the very next day, which was yesterday's when these guys went in, okay? Yellow chorus wrasse, TSM. Let's see. This guy back here, I can't remember the name. Actually, I got him by mistake, okay? So Adam sent me the wrong fish. It was just a mistake. I'll let him know. He said, hey, look, don't worry about it. What I'll do, there's one of the real beauties right there. Don't worry about it. I will go ahead and I'll give you a credit and I'll pay for shipping to replace him. So awesome deal. I ended up rehoming this guy because he wasn't one on my list. I'm trying to stick to packing this tank out with at least fish that I really want. So there's that. So he'll be going up for sale, whatever. But that's another reason why I really like Adam. Guy just, he didn't have to do that. He could have just said, hey, look, I'll replace him, but I guess, yeah, it did make sense that he would do it. But it was really cool. It was no hassle to do it. So you might have seen the 8-line flasher wrasse. That guy there he is, hiding back there. He just popped up probably 10 minutes before I decided to go ahead and do this video. Hopefully the gummy I don't even want doesn't mess with him. But this guy is just stunning. He's beautiful. I hope he comes out more. He's a little shy. There he is. Come on out, buddy. If y'all know about an 8-line, they're stunning fish. They're beautiful, especially when they're flashing. Anyway, I can't get him on video very well, so I'll go ahead and move on so this video doesn't bore you to death. Let's see what else we got. Yellow chorus wrasse, TSM. Okay, copper band butterfly. Got him from Ocean Devotion. Yellow chorus is so pretty. I like to buy quarantine fish for a bunch of reasons, but with these guys, I like to buy them because they're eating. They ain't going to go through the quarantine process if they're not eating. So, yeah, they can stop at whatever time they want to, but chances are very slim on that. So if you're going to buy a copper band, I highly suggest you either, number one, see them eating before you buy them, or buy a quarantine fish was really the way to go. Let's see here. I think I already talked about the pintail. Maybe not. He is stunning. Stunner. Look at him. That is Ocean Devotion LA. God. Pintail. My God. Okay. This guy was a must-have. I would not have my reef tank without him. This is a lineatus wrasse. It's a male. Super male, that whole thing, I don't really know. To me, it's a super male when you have females for them to really flash their colors and become super males. You know, this, I don't know. I think it's a way to get more money. But he is a male. He is definitely as colorful as I think he'll get with no female in here. But, wow. Look at him shine. Good Lord. That's a pretty fish. Yeah, I spent some money on some fish. That's my baby right there. He came out same day, no problem, no issues. A lot of the fairy wrasses will do that. It's the chorus, the leopards. They're the ones that are going to go and dive in the sand, and we'll see in a few weeks maybe. Who knows? Let's see here. I don't know if I did. Let's see here. He might be over here on the dirty side. There he is. How about a baby blue mandarin or green mandarin, whatever. So this guy, God dang, my hand's shaky. This guy is captive bred, I believe, also biota. Already eaten frozen, all that good stuff. Supposedly, I haven't seen him eat that, but I've got tons of pods. Not really worried about him making it. We'll get him on pellets, hopefully, and frozen. Love some mandarins. Look at this dirty glass. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I only cleaned the front. This guy's new. This was an anemone that I had bought and sold because I was done with anemones. I still am. I have an anemone rule that no anemones will be in this tank free to roam because they are stupid and they like to roll around killing coral. So he'll be in this box until he splits. I'll sell him. I'm going to eventually get a good looking NEM box and I'll put it, I don't know, someplace where it looks good. For now, he's over there, stunner as well. So if he's back, oh look, there he is. There is my flame hawkfish. So this guy, I had to get because it's my wife's favorite fish. She hates this hobby. I think I've mentioned that, but she loves that fish. And I can see why. They're really interesting. They've got a lot of personality. They look around like dogs. I don't know, they're weird. But they feel like they're interacting with you, at least in my opinion. Looking around like, what's up? What's up? So I like those fish too. I'm glad she has one fish she likes. At least knowing she won't pour anything in my tank because there's a fish in there she likes. I'm kidding. So I think that's it. There is a few more, like I said, going in. I will do a video on those guys because there are some awesome fish going in still. But this is the crew for now. Currently, the fish that's in there that you can't see because he's in the sand, that's left over that I can remember, is a leopard wrasse. And he is from one other vendor I didn't mention yet, which is Dr. Reef. Dr. Reef's fish. Oh, look at the egg line. Look at him. Look at my fish. Look at my fish. God, I'm so glad I snagged this fish. Ocean Devotion LA, baby. Look at that guy. Look at that. Terrible camera skills. That's a pretty fish. And this hobby doesn't make sense. Alright, so that's him again. Y'all should see when these guys flash. Okay, so Dr. Reef quarantine fish. He's actually a vendor with what's his name? God dang it. Humble Fish, probably the most prominent quarantined person, quarantine guru there is in the hobby. Am I zoomed in? Okay, so he is on their list as a preferred vendor. I got the leopards from him. I got two actually. So one's for a friend of mine and one is for me. And both of them came in pretty rough. So I'm contacting him to see what he's going to do. I'd imagine he's going to take care of me. No big deal. And I'll probably end up buying a couple more from him as long as he does do the right thing, which is important. I mean, I won't talk about what happened, but it really wasn't all his fault. But there was some stuff. So anyway, I would still recommend him because he's also been a pleasure to deal with, and his prices are really, 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 really good. But he doesn't have, I don't want to say the selection because he does, but his website is like, it's almost like a, if you like this fish, I'll get it for you, and then I'll quarantine it. It's not really a what you see is what you get. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't have that, but it's not the same. Not every one of them have what you see is what you get, and that's really not that important. But I liked that fact for some of them, that some of them do have that option. So he's got some awesome fish. Don't let my little one thing scare you away from buying from him. Definitely check him out. I'm going to be buying more from him. So there's that. Anyway, guys, this is my fish in my fish tank. I'm so happy. Oh my God, it feels like a reef. Look at this. There's fish in this thing. Okay, so I'll stop with that. I will say this real quick because I put so many fish in here. What I did, well, knowing that I was going to put so many fish in at one time, what I did was I started dosing ammonia to the tank. Ammonia chloride, I believe is what it is. You buy it on BR's website. And I would dose it twice a day. Slowly up the dose. I can't tell you how many drops I was willy-nilly putting it in. I didn't care. I knew I had bacteria in here. I'd already been feeding just a ton of frozen food and pellets. So I knew they were being fed, but I wanted to just really put a load on the bacteria. So that they could expand their population and be able to handle the real ammonia from all the fish once they were put in. So I also bought this ammonia batch just in case, to keep an eye on things. Y'all know, if you watch my other videos, I have a humongous water change system, so I can change water pretty quick, and I can change a lot if need be. I also bought a little thing of prime just to handle things as I need. Before I can make a water change, go ahead and get things back to steady. So that was my plan there. So I loaded this thing up, but with, look at him. I loaded this thing up with a plan in mind. So you don't just go willy-nilly throwing 20 fish in a tank. Okay, it's stupid. Okay, if you're just going to do that, I promise you're going to have a bad time. So plan that out if you can. If not, be ready to dose prime, do some water changes. So anyway, guys, that's that. Again, I'll do another video. Oh man, I had some other stuff coming in today. Okay, I probably should have waited to do this video because y'all could have seen those. But anyway, I'll do another video very, very soon, and let y'all take a look at this thing. I think it's finally coming together. First time in a long time that I feel confident there's no ick or velvet in my tank. Never guaranteed, but please, God, don't let it happen. All right, everyone, I appreciate you watching. Thank y'all. I think I've had one person comment on my video. That was super cool. So if y'all don't mind, please at least subscribe and like. It's like, I think 2 clicks. If you please would do that, I would really appreciate it. My goal is 1,000 subscribers. I know that's pretty hefty, but it's a goal. So I feel like if I put out decent videos with pretty cool fish, maybe I don't sound like an idiot, I might do okay and get there. But if not, one day maybe. All right, so thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see y'all real soon. Thanks.